Oh yes, he's going back to the little estate to the right. So he's obviously trudging home. Come on, mate, you've got loads of room. Pressed the wrong button then. I was trying to turn off my indicator. I got it very wrong. This is where I normally park the car down here for access to the town. It's quite handy. There's a little footpath up here on the left which takes you up through the Abbey Gardens, which is very pleasant. Swimming pool on the left there. Place has just been completely renovated, obviously. Flats now. There's the Abbey Gate down there. Apparently there's a museum above it, which I've never visited. There's a big truck. What's he doing? God, what an arsehole. Fucking idiot. What a place to stop. Still, I suppose there's nowhere off site off-road, because there's a big hill on the left. Goodness only knows how they cope. Not very helpful though for the poor people that need to get on. I just have to wait, I guess. That goes up to Culwall, which is in Herefordshire. This side of the hills is Worcestershire and the other side is Herefordshire. I tend to stick to this side. They've got better roads. I've learnt one thing about the new model of this bike, and apparently it does have an anti-roll back feature, because anyone that's driven a bike that weighs more than about 400 pounds will know that it's rather tricky to pull away when you're on a very steep hill, because you're relying totally on your front brake, and you have to be a bit deft between your brake hand and your clutch hand, remembering of course that you need your brake hand to operate the throttle. So you're trying to keep the front brake on a steep hill, you're trying to operate the throttle at the same time, which is very tricky, or can be. So I imagine an anti-rollback feature, which they say it's got, would be a really rather a good addition. I'm not sure an adjustable ABS is necessary. I don't think I can turn the ABS off on this bike actually. I certainly can't on the Royal Enfield. Not that you need to really, I suppose, unless you're doing a track day or something, and I wouldn't be bothered with all that malarkey. Certainly not on this bike. Might be tempted on a lighter machine. These places get fabulous views, mostly blocks of flats here on these large houses have all been converted, or most of them, into flats, and my word, they get fabulous views across the Severn Plain, across to the Cotswolds. It's a flashing light, so obviously it's time for the schools to come out, I would imagine, which means that we have to stick to a very low speed limit just in case. I'm not actually sure where the school is. It's just... oh, I guess this is it here. The only thing is, it's in the school holidays, so quite why that sign was flashing, I don't know. Unless they're using the school for some other reason in the summer. Anyway, it's long gone now. Okay, we're up to 40 now. That's a step in the right direction. Back into top gear. Do a cruise. Oops. Well, it is a fair old hill actually, this twisty bit, but I'm going to leave it in 6th gear, and we've only got 2,000 revs on. She's pulling like a train. Little twisty bits here. Lovely views to the right over Herefordshire. All downhill. Nice little twist is here, but I guess the car in front will